It's been a while since I seen my boy Blackbeard. I just didn't expect the next thing he'd be doing is brushing his teeth next to a hippo. I'm really hoping there's water in that mug and not alcohol. I think that the animal that Oda related him to be is a hippo, which is pretty interesting, but that's besides the point. Let's get straight into the chapter. You know, at this point, it's almost mandatory for Usopp to look like this at some point during an arc. I just didn't expect it to be so early. I wonder if at some point will Nami and Usopp get some kind of redemption this arc. Because if you think about it, it would be kind of bittersweet if Luffy and the others had victories, but these two were the only ones who took hardcore L's. Or maybe this is a sign that everyone is going to take hardcore L's at first, who knows? I completely forgot about the baboon that Tama controlled. Speaking of Tama, she's looking pretty legit saying that she's a samurai too. I'm really wondering what happens to her after Wano. Mainly due to the fact that I don't really see her joining the Straw Hats considering her age, but then again, anything's possible. I can't wait to see. We go back to Yamato, who is a physical monster that's been tanking explosions this whole time. And he refuses to take Momo and leave Shinobu because that's not the olden way. When Sasaki pulls his sword, it looks like Yamato starts transforming and growling. It's probably because of the way Oda presented the panels, but it seemed almost like it was automatic. Like as soon as Yamato seen a sword, it just happened. Not really like he started it on his own. It could just be me, but that's the vibe I was getting. If Yamato started to transform into dragon, we would have solved the Kaido mystery. But no, Oda's not letting it be that easy. Frankie shows up with the Hacha number and messes all of that up. I was excited reading it too. I think it's pretty funny that not only does Yamato know his pirate name, but also his exact bounty number. Yamato really did his homework on the Straw Hats. Also, when he told Frankie to take care of the floor because Luffy left him in charge of Momo and Shinobu, it gave me heavy Straw Hat vibes. I mean, it reminded me of if Zoro or Sanji or even Jinbei told the Straw Hats to do something as guidance or something, you know? If Yamato doesn't join the Straw Hats in the end, I'm gonna be depressed, Oda. Don't do me like that. Yamato used the arrow attack that looked like it was heavily influenced by Haki, looking at the lightning streaks coming off of him. He tells Momo that he's the person who will guide the world to its dying, which kinda conflicts with Pedro saying that about Luffy. Now I'm imagining that it's both of them, you know? In a way, they were the only ones who could understand Zunisha, and they're the two people who sealed the deal on this alliance in the first place. Just some food for thought. We see that Law has made his way to a poneglyph, but it's not a road poneglyph. He thinks about Coruscant and also a conversation he had with Robin in which he wants to know the true meaning of his cursed destiny. I'm pretty sure that's some new dialogue. I don't actually remember them having that conversation, but let me know in the comments if they did. I'm glad we're getting his aspiration sooner rather than later, because this could be a pretty pivotal point or a pretty pivotal arc for his character that will decide his future decisions to come. But that's all I have to say on this matter. We finally cut back to Kid and Killer, who are collecting all of the scrap metal and weapons around them as preparation for the fight against Kaido. Preparation for the strongest creature. I'm glad that they're thinking about that. Even Batman would need preparation for this beast. Especially what we've seen of Kaido. Speaking of, we cut back to him and he's just viciously, and I mean viciously beating on the scabbards with his mace. There's even a panel where Denjiro stabs him and he's just like, cut it out. Stop playing with me. Cut it out, little boy. Nope. Get back on that ground. There wasn't even any dialogue in those few sequences. It was just Kaido playing baseball with the scabbards and hitting home runs. And on top of that, there's also an ambitious Big Mom incoming who quote unquote wants to join the party with Kaido. If she joins up with him before Luffy, Kid, and Law get there, it's an automatic wrap for the scabbards. I'm sorry. It's a good thing that Luffy, Jinbei, and Sanji are almost there. And at the end of the chapter, the observation goat, this smoke Sanji, senses something happening with a woman. That's pretty much the only time his observation comes into play though, when it has to do with women. Simp G. The Sanji fans is hating me right now. Guys, let me know if there's something that I'm supposed to remember with this ending though. Like, is there something happening with Black Maria, or I don't know. Just let me know in the comment section if I'm missing something. Anyway, that was the end of the chapter, and apparently no break. Oda's been going super hard to get where he wants to be. If he doesn't get to chapter 1000 by the end of the year, he's at least going to be really, and I mean really damn close at like chapter 999. This was a decent chapter though. Nothing over the top, but we have a lot of people's ambitions flowing through this chapter. We finally see Kid and Law and what they're doing, and we see Kaido putting in work on the scabbards. And we also have a more weirder what came first in this situation kind of thing with Yamato and Kaido, the chicken or the egg. Are they beasts who can transform into humans, or are they humans who have devil fruits? I personally would probably go with the latter, because we haven't really seen like mythical creatures be a real thing in One Piece besides devil fruits. But it could go either way, I guess. This is the One Piece world where anything is possible. In the comment section, let me know your guess on that. Also, what do you think Yamato is exactly? Do you think he's another dragon or some type of other animal? Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is the end. This is Wave, and I'm out. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, check out the suggested videos to the right of the video. Look, just check it out. Also, make sure to like, comment, subscribe like I said earlier, and click on that notification bell to stay up to date with the latest content. Appreciate y'all.